We'll enlarge this prison by quite a lot, and hopefully this will be good enough to store all the heroes. Now, I know that's gonna be crazy expensive because we need to heal all of them, and well, you know, that's gonna be, like I said, crazy expensive, but we should be able to do that. We're also gonna lock these doors so that... Wait, what are you... Why? Oh man, why really were you over there? You know what? Just stay on your freaking nest here and stay there. Don't do anything. But anyway, we're gonna lock that so that the heroes that come over here will stay there and they won't have imps, you know, just running up to there. So, yeah. Oh, then again, that is kind of like the only way into... Right, fine. We'll leave that open. But I am prepared to the fact that we're gonna lose a lot of imps. No, he isn't converted just yet, so we're still good. I also want him, you know, when he's converted, I want him to be max health, because we're gonna need him like straight away, so. But yeah, the avatar, you know, the blue dude who does not live in a tree, but in a blue prison, which, well, isn't representing a tree at all, but yeah, we're capturing him. We're converting him as we speak, and yeah, looking quite forward to that. See how this goes. So far, going quite well. I do think though that we do have the creatures to deal with the heroes that come to us. We have so many Baileys that I do feel that we are ready for it. But you never know, because I do know that they're all like level 10. And there's like, wow, giants, samurais, lords of the lands and all that in there, so... Yeah, it's not like... Oh, hey, howdy, new Bailey. Wow, and he has a new creature immediately. Do you see that? He is just being scavenged and already he has a replacement. Yeah. And of course, that is not a dragon. No. Or a Miss Kinky or anything. No. Why would it be? Speaking about Miss Kinky, let's just check whether or not that's actually true. Do you not have any Miss Kinkies? Nope, you do not have any Miss Kinkies. Fine. Not much I can do about it. Alright, so, well, all we're waiting now really is for this torture of the avatar to be finished. Oh man, and he is strong. He is crazy strong. You saw how much damage he did to the two hornies that were battering him. Quite a lot, and if I didn't have healed them, you know, he would have killed maybe even both of them, so yeah. And Horny can easily deal with the Lord of the Land himself, you know. Well, 2 at once might be a little bit much, but 2 in succession? Yeah, Horny can deal with that. That's no problem for Horny. But even so, the Avatar still managed to damage them quite a bit. And you can see that they actually need healing. Totally forgot to heal them back up. They won't do that themselves, you know. They'll be happy to worship their evil, devilish gods. So, yeah. Alright then. Got that covered now. Yeah, it's all a waiting game now. You are quite a stubborn bugger. Then again, you are kind of the end boss, really. So, yeah, we do kind of need you. Alright. Well. Interesting. It takes forever between, you know, underneath these sheets. Don't know what they're doing there, but it's not effective. Would you mind handing me the torture poke, please? I think I know of quite a few more painful torturements than just, well, I don't know, this ghost torment, really, so... Oh well, they're not listening. They don't want to have the expert doing their thing. Fine, fine. Now for the rest, yeah, look at that. Everything he has is level 10. He also has trolls. I could actually scavenge some trolls then, right? Yeah, fine. We'll do that. I just want to leech all his creatures, really. So, and because our trolls aren't doing anything, here, go and scavenge his trolls. Yeah, they're so cheap to scavenge as well, so... Good! Leech the creatures away from him. It's a bit a shame though that these Baileys take forever to just... well, steal away, but it is what it is, really. Now, I do keep imprisoning them so that once we have, well, you know, dealt with all the heroes, we will then have the biggest army ever, really.
The enemy has been converted to your cause.
Nice. That would be the Avatar. Him. The most powerful hero available. And soon we should see heroes drop in on us, really. Now, where are you, Avatar? I kind of would like to see where you are, so I can possess you and, well, check out your skills. Right then. Wow, you have a lot of skills. Look at that. He has pretty much like all the most powerful spells. He's also called Avatar. Wow, that's lame. That's the same as having a dragon be called Dragon. But it is what it is, really. Right, so I have converted him, but the heroes have not come. I don't know, is that intentional? Maybe. What I do know, though, is that that is kind of an issue, really. Whoa, what has happened over here?
Your minions are winning a battle.
Oh, look at that.
Your creatures are attacking the
I
enemy.
know what's happening. Look, here are the goodly heroes. Look at this, goodly heroes. Oh. And a lot of them are dying, but here they are suffering from our traps. Look at that. We'll just have them deal with our traps first. And over here, look, they can't really go anywhere. Now, I thought they would also be... Yeah, they are also over here.
Your creatures are under attack.
Fine. Alright, we'll send our spikes to deal with the lot over here. Yes. And that will be a quick end of your wizardry life. Now over here, yeah, look, there's a great party of heroes and a level 10 avatar. But look, I got my own avatar. Go and fight him. See how you like fighting your, well, your brother, really, yourself. Right. Look, we are indeed winning a battle. And I think now wouldn't be such a bad idea to throw in some heals where needed. Indeed, where needed. I don't really think that they need much healing at all, really, but fine. We will also get a few more imps so they can grab all these heroes. Because I do want these heroes to be mine, really. Come on, imps. Grab this one. Oh, never mind. Don't grab that one. But I do have... Oh,
your minions are winning a battle.
Right, so... Ooh, nice, nice. Everything over here is still alive. That is another avatar and another hero, right? Right? Yes, another avatar. And we still have our own one. We're gonna have two. That's good. Attack the enemy. Where's that happening now? I know that's over there, but they can't get anywhere. So we'll deal with this lot first, and then we'll deal with the rest. How amazing. We can have, like, multiple avatars here. That is cool. Where's that happening now, then? Yeah, that's over here. It's kind of annoying the crap out of me, really, but fine. Now these traps, as you see, they serve their purpose quite well. Because without these traps, we would have seen a lot more heroes. Granted, I might have overdone it a little bit, but... well, you know, they did win us quite a few battles. Look at that. See? These heroes, these dwarves and all that, they are just... in our prison because of the traps. We haven't really fought them, but because they were so stupid to walk in the traps, we now have them in our prison. No, they're not. They're not under attack. It's just that the enemies can't reach us, really. Right. Are there more goodly heroes out here that need a battering? Yeah, these ones, of course, but we'll deal with these, you know, once we are ready for them. For now, yeah, we'll just focus on torturing these. Look at that, man. We're gonna have 2 avatars. Yeah, the enemy keeper,
Creatures are under attack.
he won't know what's gonna hit him,
Enemy
really.
has been converted to your
Nice. We'll drop another one in there. Be turned into a frog, and you have a stomach treatment. Or whatever they're doing, really. I think it might be acupuncture, really. You know, Chinese needle treatment.
Your creatures are under attack.
Very good. Right then. So that was the Goodly Heroes. Now you might understand why we had all these traps in place. Because as you see, well, it did quite a bit of damage to them. And they had to walk all the way over them. Wow, they actually did drop
Creatures are under
a
attack.
crap load of gold. Look at that. Wow, that's
Creatures are
amazing.
attacking the enemy.
Oh no, they're not. I don't know where you think that you're going, but you have nothing to do in that guard post. I know that's your default behavior, you know, to guard, but oh no, we even lost another James. Oh no. Oh, well. Not much I can do about it. Oh, that might be horny. Yeah, they are. Right then. You should be happy right now, you know, because you're templeering and all that. Phew, I totally forgot about that. I was so happy that we had 2 avatars and I totally forgot about our hornies. So, in order to, because this is annoying the crap out of me, let's put it like this, so our creatures do not get attacked. We'll sell that, so they do have access to the fortress if they need access.
A trap has been manufactured.
And,
Your workshop is not big enough.
yeah, this should more or less cover
An
everything.
enemy has been converted
Nice.
to your cause.
Very
An enemy
nice.
has been converted to your
That's even
cause.
better. Right then, I was looting golds over here. Alright, so we'll keep on doing that for a bit. You know, just all dump it onto one pile.
A trap has been
And then
manufactured.
we will move it over to the big treasury, really. But man, we have 2 avatars right now.
Your workshop is
Yeah,
not
whatever.
big enough.
Imp, you were in the wrong place at the wrong time. That's what you get for being there. Right, look at that. That's a lot of gold. Lots of gold that we'll have right now. Look at that. Bam! Good. So, time for the next batch of creatures. Which would be you and you. Lord of the Land and Avatar. Enjoy the stay in my torture room. And I think that once we have converted the second avatar, then we will have completed the level. But, well, you know, there's still these heroes out here. And as you can see, well, actually, now we can see what's over here. What are these heroes? They are just barbarians, giants and dwarves. Not the most dangerous lot, I must admit. Though we have lost quite a few imps, so what I'll do over here is I'll just summon a few and I'll put them in the training room, you know, so that they can get to level 3. Then they have speed up, and then we'll have them dig the gold as well, you know, as the rest of the imps does. How many do we have? 25? Let's add 5 more. Like so. Good. Well, training does cost quite a bit of gold, but I'm fine with that. You know, that's the price we pay. Right, 2 more. Fine. It's kind of hard actually to pick the right imp now. Good. Alright, so there we have it. Now, this area over here. It's kind of like, well, you know, we can't really reach this, but once we can, we will. We will make a push for his dungeon. Can I take a look over here?
An enemy has been converted.
Nice! Who is that? That would be the Lord of the Land.
Nice. Been converted to your cause.
Nice. Very nice. So, we got the Lord of the Land now, and we got the Avatar. So that means that we have 2 avatars and a Lord of the Land. Look at that. Speaking about overpowering here. Now, I noticed that we have not completed the level. Wow. Usually, though, in the original, you would have completed the level. So I think that these... Oh, come on. Really? Why are you guarding this area here? Well, there's nothing for you to do. Why don't you go and be useful over there? Right, I got a plan here. That's quite devious. But because they're all clumped up there, you know, all together and all. Actually, you know what? We'll have a big battle over here. But I don't want them to die in any of these traps, really. So we're gonna sell off, you know, all these traps over here, so that we can have a fair battle and we can actually kill them, rather than have them be murdered by boulder traps. Which was nice. I mean, it did, you know, give us quite a bit of security, but right. Well, you know, look at that.
The enemy has broken through your walls.
Oh yeah, I know that, but I have 2 avatars here. And the witch. Oh, and also 2 hornies. Look at that. Yeah, and that's just a handful of creatures against this massive crapload of creatures. And we will easily win the battle. Though I did saw that the witch was getting a little bit hurt here. So we might help you out, but... Look at that massive crapload of heroes, and that we're gonna take to our... Oh. Never mind, I guess. Oh, yes, 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 they do grab them. Nice, nice. I want all of them in my prison right now. We're gonna torture all of them. I mean, these are all extra creatures that we can put, you know, to use against the enemy keeper. So, come on. No, grab his corpse. Dang it. Freaking... Ah, good, good, good. Whoa. Alright, so we might want to heal a lot over here. I don't want any skeletons, really. So this is gonna be a bit costly. Yeah. Well, there's not much I can do about that right now. I do see, though, that we also have thieves. High-level thieves. If I can convert those and get them to train, we'll have a few more Lord of the Lands. Lord of the Lands are nice, because they're strong. And they got Reflect Spell. So, that's good. Right. First of all, though... I don't see anybody with 1 bit of health just walking about. So... You? I think you had a lot of health. Yeah, you'll go over there. Alright. Next up will be Mr. Dwarf over here. Don't walk away. You knew it's your turn. Right then, there you go. Nice, that was quick. You are up next. No more special treatment over here for the dwarfs either. That's a shame. Now, I heard about attacking the enemy, but I don't know where that is really. I do know one thing, that it's not over here. Right. So we'll heal this giant a little bit as well. Right. You're up next. Come on, be in the torture room. And get converted. I mean, rogues should be really the easy lot to convert. So they shouldn't take all that long either. And oh man. Do I love this torture, or do I love that torture? Really, it's just so painful. Yeah, rightfully so. I would do exactly the same thing if my balls were getting demolished. Right then, I want you to... Good. Yeah, I know that the enemy has been converted, and that's what I wanted. Right, now... Man, this is going extremely well so far. We'll dump you in there too. We need to keep an eye on this, but I'm having a feeling that we will have them all converted in no time. Yeah, see? You are a bit stubborn one, yeah, the one over there, but... What? Which... Oh... Yeah, we'll do something about that. Totally forgot that again, but that's what you get, you know, with the imprisoning on. The moment the battle is over, I'm not thinking about putting Horny back into the temple. I'm thinking about getting our creatures, you know, or getting the heroes on the torture table ASAP. So, yeah, that's kind of, you know, need to keep that in mind, that Horny is also there. I mean, how could I forget him, right? Nice. Well, we'll put you in here. Lots of torturing. Do I love the sounds that are coming out of that room right now. Look at that. All of them over here. I don't know if we'll win the level once all of these are tortured, but I'm having a feeling, you know, a suspicion that Keeper FX might have changed the victory conditions, and we also need to kill the enemy Keeper. Now that was on the to-do list anyway, so it doesn't change much for us, but you know, I'm just having a suspicion about that, so. Right, well, so far so good. We are not. Oh, we are still scavenging his creatures as well. Wow. So let me just take a quick look. 63 against 30. Now that is good. I mean, that is, you know, well, get a difference that will win the game for us. So yeah, it's looking good now. Once all of these are converted, then I think we are ready to start making the push on the enemy. And right now it's only, well, a dwarf or whatever it is really, but it's only that, so yeah, you should be a goner in no time. Come on now, don't be so stubborn. All your other, well, inmates or brothers, hero brothers have joined me. Why are you not joining me? I pay good, I have delicious chickens, enough of them as well, so there's no reason for you not to join. Well, anyway, while we're waiting on you, the thieves that I have, I think you are the thieves, we'll have you lot training so that you can become Lord of the Lands. I kind of like that. What are you doing there? That's not what I want you to do. You are a dwarf though, and I don't really have any other occupation for you at the moment, so why don't you go and be on a guard post? Can you guard, or are you like refusing to? Are you refusing to guard now, or are you going back to guard? Yeah, you are. Right then, we'll have all three of you guard. And these are like goodly hero imps, so why don't we check out what they can do? Well, same stuff really. They are exactly like imps, only dwarf-like. So, right. Oh, you are still not converted. I don't know what you are, but maybe the torture man is not doing a good job of it. Yeah, you're a dwarf. Right. Oh, and you go to exactly the same one. Herp-a-derp. Wow, we got 68 creatures. Payday is going to be ginormous. I know that. Wow, hold on a second. Do I see level 2 imps here? Yeah, I dragged them out of the training room, of course, to pick up all the creatures. So that's why. We'll heal you. Let's see, you're level 2. Don't want you. Well, I do want you, but in the training room. Not being slow and doing gold digging. Same for you, really. You need to be over here as well. Wow, and you are still not converted. You are one stubborn dwarf. I wonder though if you even have brains, you know, to understand the concept of, well, you know, treachery and joining the enemy. I don't think he does understand it, so. Come on. Yeah, I need you. You also need to be in the training room. I mean, I only grabbed them out of there to, you know, drag in all the hero corpses really, but now that they are over here, it's kind of annoying. So they do slow down, you know, the pace at which we're getting gold, so.
It is payday.
Right, it is payday indeed. It's completely true. And that is going to be expensive. Let me just check. Yeah, 50,000. Oh my god. Wow, look at that. We actually scavenged a creature from the enemy hero. And he's not getting them back. Wow. What? What? He is losing all his creatures. What's happening? He is...
The enemy has been converted to your cause.
Nice. And that's the final dwarf. Good. Or wasn't it a dwarf? It wasn't a dwarf? I thought it was a level 9 dwarf. No. What's the difference between... You're a tunneler and you're a mountain dwarf. Okay, so apparently there is a difference between the two. I never even knew that. But fine. I mean, I do know that tunnelers are the imps. I wonder though what the mountain dwarves are. If these are the imps, and then what are the mountain dwarves? And let's possess one and see what they are. Oh, that's an actual imp. Hello there, mountain dwarf. Can I be inside you? Be inside me. No, they're just, well, imps without digging capabilities. So, right. Well, we have all our creatures at the moment. You know, all the heroes, all the creatures are ours. So, we haven't won the level, however. And I do think that that is because of this little annoying heart out there. So, who better to kill his own heart than the two avatars, you know, the end boss of the game. I think that would be quite fitting, so... Oh, and the door is also battered down over here. That's alright though, I mean, I don't mind that. Does mean though that they do have free access to it. Fine, that's cool. Avatar, would you be so kind to destroy your own heart? Of course he does. Look at that. Yeah, these are insanely strong. Look at how quickly the heart is just, you know, becoming smaller. Right, and that's it. Moo! Look at that! Moo! Wait, what's happening over here? Oh, look at that! It's the dwarf. They're claiming stuff. Did you saw that? They were claiming tiles for us. Haha, that's amazing. That is truly amazing. Right, so they said moo. I don't really know what that is supposed to mean, but moo? Moo. Oh, and it is happening at our own heart. I don't know really. I think it's like some kind of Easter egg that you get because we have the avatars. You know, the both of them. Wow. I'm actually curious to see how much space we have left in our lair. Well, actually, we have some space left. If we were to get more creatures, we could get them. Not that I really want them. I do wonder though, does the avatar has a special lair? No, he doesn't. But he does look like he's, you know, taunting, like, huh? Come and get me. Well, I won't, but we are gonna get a move on to the enemy keeper. The thing is though, and that's a bit of an issue, that we do not have bridge at the moment, which is kind of crucial in getting to his realm, his lair and all that. So because we lack that, yeah, so about that, huh? That is kind of an issue, more or less. Well, what we could do is we could see, because what I suspect that he has done is that he has dug open some rooms over here. Again, another thing that I cannot see. But, well, we're gonna have to take the fight to him in a moment, though. Look, he has 30 freaking creatures right now. Wow. That's a lot, though. Are we still scavenging away from him? Here we are. Does he have new Miss Kinkies? Because I saw that he did lose quite a lot of creatures. Do you have more Miss Kinkies now? No, you don't. Alright, fine. Okay, I guess so. Anyway, so yeah, we need to bring the fight to him. The thing is though that with that bridge it's gonna be difficult. But well, as you can hear, here is where the enemy's dungeon heart is. So what we're gonna try and do is see if we can, well, we are gonna shoot open that door with nobody less than the avatar and see if the enemy keeper is ready to deal with two avatars. Oh, look at that, man. He is so strong. Oh, I'm not aiming to the right place. Well, we will better open this door here. Come on. Right. And there is another door there. Don't know if it will do much good. More doors. Well, that's interesting. So, in theory, I could destroy his heart from right over here. And he is not doing anything. Well, you don't have to tell me twice to do that. We will do so. If it's that easy. I know it's a bit cheesy, but well, you know, the option's there. So I might as well take use of it, right? Look at that. I don't know which avatar it is, but he is also called Avatar. Yeah, this is truly an amazing creature. I mean, look at the speed at which the heart is, you know, slinking. You know, becoming smaller. Quite good, that is. Quite like this. Avatar, you are my favorite creature. I wish I had you in every level. No, actually, I wish I didn't, because that would make it way too easy. But, well, all in all, I mean, this is the final level. It isn't as difficult as I thought it would be. But that's mainly because, I don't know, but for some reason the traps worked a lot better than I remember them working. Or maybe I placed a lot more of them. That could also be the case. But yeah, so far it's been quite an easy level actually. And quite an enjoyable one as well. With lots of high level creatures, tortures and conversions, you know, all on our sides. So yeah, I quite like it. Well, I'm speaking about it as if the level's over, which it isn't. But it will be in a moment. At least I hope. Unless there's like some other secret objective to this level that I'm not aware of. Most likely it's not the case. It's just that we need to destroy this heart and then it's over, but we'll have to see. Come on now, how much smaller do you need to get before you're destroyed?
You have defeated an enemy keeper.
Good. I have indeed defeated the enemy keeper. That's good. Wow, see, he still had Baileys. I mean, let's just take a look at what he has. Well, he does have quite a nice dungeon. Let's see, do you have speed up spell? No. Crap.
Your minions are unable to reach their lairs.
Fine. We'll dump you back in the lair and I'll see that we get like... look at his army of vampires though. Look at his army of vampires. Did you saw that? That's what he had.
You have conquered this realm.
He did have though... Oh, wait, we have conquered the realm. How nice. And we now have bridge, so now we can finally claim, you know, his dungeon. Which we will do. Even though I thought that this would be, you know, a fearsome battle against all his vampires and all that. Turns out his army wasn't all that impressive, but I took the easy way and just cheesed my way through his heart. I'm not complaining about that at all, but, you know, I'm just saying, this isn't the most, well, stylish victory. But it's the most effective one. And, well, you know, the only one thing in this level that is quite changed compared to the original, in my opinion, is, you know, the aggressiveness of the enemy keeper. Because, as you remember, we had to restart this level because he destroyed the heart and killed off the avatar over here. And then, you know, all the heroes dropped in right on our ass. So... that's the one thing, you know, that I think has changed compared to the original. But, oh, and look at this, these are mountain dwarves who are claiming stuff for us now. No, but that's the only one thing that has changed, and I think that if you didn't know about that, it's quite difficult, you know, because, well, as you saw, we were horribly too late, and even... the first time I was playing quite fast. The second time I really bum rushed right over to the heart, you know. I didn't wait for any creatures. The moment I had the prison and torture room ready, I rushed right into here. You know, got the tentacles, just healed them up and then went right into the castle over here. And that was only moments earlier than he was, because his imps were already running up here when I encountered them, you know, right over here. They had just battered down the door just moments ago. So that's just to say, you know, to show like how fast you need to be, because I was really on the ball there, you know. I did everything as quick as I could and I was only moments quicker. So, but I thought that the real challenge would lie in handling all these heroes. Though, then again, maybe I have placed a little bit of an excessive amount of traps over here. And that made it quite easy for us. I mean, I did recall seeing quite a few heroes just die over here because of all the boulder traps and all that. So, yeah, that's that. Now, we still have this one imp of him, and even though his whole dungeon doesn't exist, his keeper is dead. He is still in our prison, and I'm gonna keep him, you know, as a, kind of like, as a, well, you know, a, how do you call it? A tourist thing, you know, a reminder,
a trap has been manufactured.
Ah, crap. I can't come up with the word. But that's not important, you know. We're gonna keep him, you know, just as a pet imp of the enemy. To remind ourselves how good we are. And, well, look at his dungeon, man. He has built quite the elaborate dungeon. He even built bridge, which I do not have. Though I think he built that once, you know, we had it as well. Which was quite, like, I think only a few minutes before we completed the level. Yeah, he did have quite an extensive dungeon, as you can see. But yeah, that's it. We have finished the realm, and I'm quite happy we did. Now, usually, you know, well, I'd go hunting for secrets, but as we know, this is the last level, so there's no point. So we won't do it, but what I kind of do want to do is just check out his whole dungeon. So, no, you're not gonna go claim. What's over here? What's over here? Scavenging rooms, just as I thought.
A door has been manufactured.
Wow, that was it really, and the last level. Well, there's only one thing left for us now, and that is to hear what the mentor has to say about this great victory. The final victory. The victory with all the goodly heroes joining our sides. At least the ones who didn't die to our traps. And the two avatars that we got. Oh man, it's just amazing. It is truly amazing. So, yeah, not much stuff happening over here or anywhere else in the realm. So, mentor, tell me what you think of it.
Long terror. The world of Skybird Trill is nothing more than a charred wreck of a nightmare. We have won a furious, vital victory, and you are ruler supreme over the whole world. What next, Master?
Good question, mentor. What next? But, wow, did you see that movie? I totally forgot about that, you know, totally forgot about that whole movie even being there, but how cool. Especially turning the avatar into a female troll. Wow, yeah, quite a good one, and that's how they party apparently, you know. Once they've reached the above ground, they just roast their enemies, throw knives at the avatar, even though he is on our side, but apparently they didn't know that over there. And yeah, you know, just celebrate. And, well, if I were to believe the movie, it is the trolls who won it for us. Though, don't let you be deceived by that movie. It wasn't. It was me with Horny doing it. Right, well, you know, that was it pretty much. And, well, I think there's only one real important thing over here that we all want to know, you know, and that is what the score is for this level. So, let's check it out. What? How is that possible? How can we... Well, I think I know how that's possible. That is because we kind of cheesed our way through the enemy keeper. Rather than dealing with him, we kind of, well, just cheesed it at him from a distance. But fine. Okay, so, yeah, second in place for the last level. How great. Anyway, with that, I think right now would also be a nice moment to, you know, reflect a little bit on the game. I mean, it's been quite a fun campaign, you know, even though I had to replay the majority of it once due to, well, a technical error. I quite liked it, you know. I think it's quite a good game, and well, I also think that, you know, back in the day, this was, well, it was quite controversial, you know. I mean, being the bad guys, being evil and all that. Back when this was released, it was, you know, a bit, well, you know, it did shook up some dust, so to say, you know. It was a bit controversial on that, as it wasn't the usual be the good guys and kill the evil guys. So yeah, I also quite like, you know, the goofiness that is in the game, you know, the hidden Easter eggs, like the moo message. I mean, I think that was great. And as well as, you know, like the splash screen that you would get when you win the level with like the Lord of the Land, you know, on your side, and with, well, you know, with all the torture sounds and all that stuff like that, and the full moon stuff and all that. I think that just, you know, it adds so much to the game. So yeah, I'm really, you know, I really like that. It's really, I think, like a bullfrog characteristic, because I've played other games of them, and you know, other games have this goofiness as well. It's a shame really they got bought by EA, and well, you know, well, they had to, otherwise they would have gone bankrupt, but still. Nah, and I mean, it's not just the goofiness that's good. I mean, the whole game is quite good. And back in the day, you know, when it was just released, it was actually, you know, graphical. It was quite a, you know, well, I wouldn't say high-end game, but it was quite good looking for its time back then. I quite remember that, because you have to remember that back in those days, you know, games that you would be playing would be like, wow, SimCity 2000, Doom, Unreal Tournament, and all that kind of stuff, you know. And this, it did hold up quite, you know, it did hold up quite well against those games. So yeah, it's quite good. As well as like the sounds and all that is in it, you know. I mean, the screaming of the missus when she's in the torture table, and you know, just the laughing of the Baileys and all that, you know. I think the sounds are like pretty good, and well, the music as well. It's quite, you know, it has its really its own character and its own feeling, you know, and it adds its own, well, scene and, you know, atmosphere to the game. It's a shame though that I kind of discovered it, you know, only like halfway through the campaign, but I'm happy to have added it, you know, like in the later levels, because yeah, music was quite good. Even though there's only like a few tracks, I kind of do wish they made a little bit more music, but it is what it is, you know. I mean, the game's like, well, I think 15 years old, if not more, so yeah, it's not much, you know, can't do much about it, but well, Dungeon Keeper, there it is. Now, I know there's one bonus level still left for us to do. I might as well do that. But it's kind of pointless, you know, and it's only me showing the bonus levels. Just for the completionists, you know. It's really only for that. But for the rest, yeah, quite enjoyed it. Quite a great game. And, well, I'm also a bit happy that I finished it. Not because, you know, I got bored of this, but this game is a nightmare to make videos of. Not because of technical issues, but because this game, you know, when I go to the map, it kind of like goes into a different resolution. So each and every time you've seen the map over here, I had in the editing program find that section and then resize it, and you know, had to do that, you know, with the frame accuracy, which meant that each video took about as much editing time as it was long. So yeah, you know, I'm quite happy that it's over now, because oh man, it was a nightmare to edit, but the game was so good it was worth it. You know, every minute editing the videos was well spent, I'd say. So now then, I think I've raved on long enough about how good the game was, and well, in case you didn't know, the game was very good. Still is very good, and I totally recommend you play it as well. One thing though, I know that there is, you know, the Deeper Dungeons expansion to this game. I have it well, I have it, but you know, in terms of like, I have the CD, but it's not working. And this is Keeper FX, so it comes with the Deeper Dungeons campaign, you know, with it. But I won't be playing that. Why? Well, that is because, you know, this campaign has a nice gradual learning curve to it. You know, it starts off easy and it ends really hard. Even though the last level was a bit easy, but it does end. You know, there's like a nice gradual curve to it. The expansion though is like, wow, you know, it starts off hard and it becomes insanely difficult to the point where it is almost impossible later on. To the point actually where it's not even fun playing it anymore. So I won't be playing that. I also know that there is Dungeon Keeper 2 though. The thing is though that well, this, you know, I wanted to play this game, the original, at first when I started this, and it didn't run, so that's how I ended up with Keeper FX, which was, you know, a hidden gem for me, quite a good find. But Dungeon Keeper 2, on the other hand, I also have that. It's a bitch to run, get it running. There is no Dungeon Keeper 2 FX mod, as far as I know, and the original, so far, I have been trying it already, but I just can't get it to run in any way, shape or form. It just doesn't do it. So, well, unless, you know, I find like some, well, it gets released on Steam, for example, that would be a great help, or on some other place. I don't know, but it's not likely that I'll be playing the second part, you know, because, well, it needs to be, well, runnable, and I don't want to go to great lengths, you know, to, well, you know, start messing about with virtual machines and all that crap to get it working. I mean, I don't even have virtual machine software, and I don't want to buy it just for Dungeon Keeper 2. So it's quite unlikely that I will, you know, that I'll play the sequel to this. Another reason why it's quite unlikely that you'll see it is because this game, you know, being goofy and cool and, you know, having its own style and unique sound and atmosphere and pacing and all that, the sequel to this is quite different. Well, it looks better, it's fully 3D, but it's much slower paced, it's not as goofy, it's a bit more serious, though then again, it's also goofy but not done right. So, at least in my opinion, you know, the sequel is actually inferior to this, the original. Even though it graphically and all that, you know, it's much better, it's much more improved. In terms of gameplay, I feel it's kind of inferior to the original. But that's my personal preference. So, yeah, it's not very likely that you'll see Dungeon Keeper 2 on my channel. Then again, never say never, who knows what the future may bring, right? And on that bombshell, I will say thank you for watching and, well, goodbye and see you next time in some other game that I might play. So yeah, see you then.